Yeah, for sure. All right. Smile, you're on our security cameras. Holy shit, phone just go in my fucking pocket.
What?
I turned on the hazards. Forgot to turn my hazards off. Hold on. Move. So we're gonna go test these guys. What's up, Dr. Crippling? About to go test these guys at this cookie place. We've got reports of this business owner chasing some people out of their store with a baseball bat. Should be right around this corner here. Run together.
Urgency. What is this place?
So I'm checking out right now. Are we going the right way? No. What's it? The heck? Is it in there? Let's go see if it's inside. Oh, I think that's it right there. Straight ahead with the red chairs. Do, do, do. Don't you offer your services to the public?
Yes, but the state requires that you need to be masked in order to come anywhere inside.
You can't deny public services per federal law.
Yes, I can.
18. You can violate 18 USC 245.
I don't know what that is, but it's
It's a federal law. You're a public accommodation. You just said you're open to the public.
I have the right to refuse service to anyone.
You do.
That's what 18 USC 245 is exactly about.
Please leave my store. I'm asking you to leave.
Do you understand what trespassing means?
Yes.
Harassing someone.
You're trespassing. When I ask you to leave and you don't leave, you're now trespassing.
That's not what trespassing
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't fucking touch me.
Don't
please.
touch her.
The worst thing you could do is put your hands on me right now. The absolute worst fucking thing you can do is put your hands on me.
Yeah, don't fucking touch her.
Get out right now. I have the right to use reasonable force once I've asked you to leave and you don't
dare
leave.
you.
Get out. Right now.
I fucking dare you.
Get the fuck out.
Bitch.
Get out. Ah! Hey, get the fuck out. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Assault, that's insane.
Fuck you, man. God damn it.
Somebody call the police on this lady.
Hey! Fuck you!
Amy.
Put your fucking hands on me.
You don't get to fucking assault people and run a business. Yeah, we'll be calling the cops on you, don't worry.
You're like fucking bad.
Fuck off. You don't get to keep your weapon after you assault someone with it. So, this business owner over at Crumb Cookies,
I'm recording.
that's fine, just assaulted us with this. I have it all live streamed right here.
Okay.
You need to go arrest her. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we're taking care of a suspicious device, but is it the people that work there?
It's
That lady
the lady
who owns
that's, yeah.
She came and like shoved me out, and then we're behind the counter and got her bat.
Are you guys injured? Do you need medics or anything? Or where'd you get hit?
She just.
She started shoving this
Yeah.
into Amy's
I had to defend
stomach.
myself. She grabbed a hold of
And
my
so
hand and
I
started
grabbed the
hitting me.
bat because she started hitting her with it. So we got it.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if they have cameras there, but the parking garage does. So.
Well, we filmed all of it. It's all live right now on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to look at the evidence on there, POLLY
Sorry.
AUDIS.
Sorry, PLOO.
POLLY Polly
Uh-huh.
AUDIS. Now, if business is open to
I
the
can't
public, that's a
fucking
public
believe she put her
accommodation.
hands on me like that.
She's probably calling you guys right now too.
That's the last time she fucking hit somebody with a fucking bat. We were just having a conversation with her. She shoves me. I shoved her back from me, and she went behind the counter and grabbed her bat. Was starting to hit us with it. And then actually did.
So I cited her 18 U.S.C. 245 federally protected activities, which includes public accommodations. And that's when she went and got the bat out and started attacking Amy.
So, like I said, I'm not ignoring you. We just have
That's fine. That's fine.
here, so we're trying to do both things. But I called for another unit so that we can get this stuff out for you.
We're all just in the courthouse, so you probably don't have to
No, it's fine. This is the nature of the job. Don't worry about it.
That's all. Nice actions in the public buildings are nice. We've been fighting for 2 years now, you know?
I overheard you guys are from different areas.
Yeah, we live in
Yeah, we're actually in.
You're in Portland, okay.
Yeah,
but
Washington
we travel
County.
to all different counties to find out why these sheriffs aren't doing their duties and protecting
So we're-
people so stuff like this doesn't happen, you know?
We
This
honestly
lady's
don't really
hot on-
target city police. We target the sheriffs because it's ultimately their responsibility to have stopped this from the beginning. You guys have the same authorities under your department policies, but it's really the sheriff's ultimate responsibility as in their position to stop official misconduct.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are supposed to stand up to the judges and prosecutors when they step out of line. That's why their duties say within applicable provisions of law and according to law, not according to what somebody says.
Yeah, but stuff like this doesn't happen when some person owns the store and says, hey, this is just have a conversation with her.
Oh, and you have the bat, right? Where'd the bat go?
You still got
I
it.
have it,
Still
yeah.
have it, okay.
Yeah, we had to take it from her. She was really trying to work with her.
She tried to hit the camera with it.
I'm glad that she didn't like actually like.
Oh, she was trying.
She was trying. We had to go try to fight for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, people who told us about
Is,
that lady.
is that the first one? Is that the courthouse one?
No, this
Oh,
is
that, okay.
this incident here.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Crumb.
It's just like right around
It
here.
yeah, it's literally like that corner space, or maybe the next door down. Sorry about the shaky screen, guys. Yes, FMB. You can share it. Hey, Boiled. How you doing? Amy says hi.
Who?
Boiled Corruption.
Hey guys.
Here. Can you take this?
Yeah, that was wild. Super fucking wild.
Hey, Jennifer.
Thank you for telling us.
We recorded it all. She assaulted us.
She did. She assaulted us.
Let's not engage with them, okay?
Yeah, that guy wasn't even there whenever it happened.
Yeah, please.
Did you guys see what happened? Could they even see it?
Most of it.
So may I get
Hey.
your last name, sir?
Colin.
I'm sorry?
Colin.
Colin, C-O-L-L-I.
I am. No S.
And as your first name?
No S.
No S.
Ricky with an I.
C-K-I. Middle name?
Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Date of birth?
March 15th, 87.
Contact phone number for you?
573-559-0305.
I can't believe that lady really wanted to fight me.
And ma'am, your last name?
Hall?
H-A-L-L?
Yes.
First name?
Amy.
I'm sorry?
Amy, A-M-Y.
Middle name?
Verlee, V-E-R-L-V. Yeah, V.
Sure.
Yep, L-E-E.
Your date of birth?
8576
Phone number?
971 352 9182.
3529182.
Yes. And I'm in flip-flops, you guys. With socks on.
I'm gonna take the bat as evidence.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I know. Well, y'all, if we weren't live streaming that, you would have missed it. See, that's why we live stream. Yeah, you missed it. We waited to get a cookie and the lady assaulted us. Tried hitting us with
So
a
you guys
bat.
went into the cookie store.
This bat.
And what happened when you first got in there?
She immediately came out and told us that we needed to get out if we don't have masks on. We said we have to wear masks. It's our constitutional rights. I cited some of the laws.
Well, we asked her if she offers services to the public, and she said yes, she did. And we said, well, then this is a public accommodation. You can't. And we just tried reasoning with her, letting her know, like we do. We just let her know what the laws are, discrimination and all that. And she got up in my face, shoved me. I shoved her back, and she went behind the counter and grabbed her bat. And then came at us with it, so she was going to hit us. And then she came at it like this, facing me, like how you have it right now, and hit me in my chest with it.
Put her hands on Amy, so she lifted her hands up and started pushing with her chest. When that wasn't working, that's when she went and got the bat and started grabbing her in the chest.
Okay.
That's when I grabbed it because she was assaulting her and the shuffling.
At any point in time before the physical altercation happened, did she tell you guys to leave?
She told us that we needed to get out of there without a mask on.
Public accommodation does not make you there unlawfully.
Well, it's a private business.
And if she offers services to the public, she has to accommodate them. That's the purpose of the public accommodation.
Or at the very least, not assault them. All we were doing was talking to her, letting her know what her rights, our rights, everybody's rights
were.
were.
You guys first,
Yeah.
but she took it upon herself to be violent instead.
Okay. So she asked you guys to leave. You guys you're stating your case that you didn't feel like you had to.
Yeah. So under the
And then
trespassing law, there's a case law that says
Yeah, he was reading this to her.
and that's when you guys said she approached you with her arms out to the sides.
Yeah, she got it all the way up in my face, and I told her not to touch me, and she put her arms out and just chest bumping me. So I pushed her away from me, and that's when she's like, "That's it," and she went around the back of the counter and grabbed her baseball bat.
so under criminal trespass in the second degree, if you go to the annotations and you look through the case laws, this one, the person has been directed by a non-judicial order, so her, to leave a public premises. The person may raise statutory or constitutional right to remain as defense to charge that person remain unlawfully on premises. So we were there within our constitutional rights and statutory law, which I was citing her.
Okay.
And then she assaulted us.
I hear what you're saying.
And that was just in 2001.
All right. So we've got another officer who's talking to them on that side, and this kind of worked out. Okay.
I'm caught about so bad right now. I'm dying of thirst.
If we're going to be hit with criminal trespass charges for being in a place lawfully just because we don't have a mask on, she's going to get assault charges for assaulting us for being in a place we were at lawfully.
We're going to work together. We're going to get this figured out. Okay.
Well,
I'm not looking to. I'm trying to.
we're the ones with the right to remedy here, and we want charges pressed as our right.
Okay.
We're not interested in
You are
any
interested in filing charges. I will.
I'm not afraid of no bat. You guys, these are all the same cops from earlier.
Yeah.
Private businesses can trespass if they're trespassing lawfully, if we're there unlawfully. Like say we were stealing, if we were stealing and they could have us trespassed. If I just gone in there and been violent towards that lady, she could have me trespassed. That's what trespassing is for. Trespassing isn't for, oh, you're not doing what the governor says like I am, so we're going to trespass you. That's not trespassing. That's discrimination and it's cowardice.
The governor does not have the authority, no matter what anybody thinks, to override your constitutional rights. Your emergency powers are there to protect the economy and the freedom and the peace of the people.
I'm gonna check it with my sergeant. I'll be right back with you guys.
Okay. And what they don't have the right to do is put their hands on you or threaten to hit you with a bat if you're in their establishment. That's what they don't get to do.
Had we touched her first? Sure.
So now we wait.
Hi there.
What's up, dude?
Where'd Officer Rafferty go?
Oh, he's around here
back
somewhere.
there.
Is there anything to drink in the car? Oh, that water.
Criminals versus criminals.
Why do I have that song beat it in my head right now? Where's that water?
Which one?
The big one? You got them? Oh, I got them. Mindy, if any of you guys are watching our live stream here, we're going to be a little bit late.
$43 people now. Hey y'all, thanks for the support. Thanks for showing up. Love y'all. They might, James, but all of these cops just dealt with us in the municipal courthouse, and they're pretty much on as much notice as they can be on right now, so they're already kind of tiptoeing. That's why they're being so helpful right now. Because they know I just read in a whole bunch of criminality on them. Oh, she sought medical. Couldn't handle what she dealt. Not in Oregon, Finbar. Oregon.public.law, ORS 162.245. Click the Annotations tab, go down to the bottom of the Supreme Court decisions, and look at the case of Riddle from 2001. When asked to leave a premises by non-judicial order, person may raise constitutional or statutory defense to remain. They have to have a lawful reason to trespass you. Trespass requires that you are there unlawfully. That's what that whole Supreme Court precedence is about, is that you have to be there unlawfully. Just because a person gives you a non-judicial order to leave doesn't mean you have to. That's a violation of due process.
I wonder if anybody can record this so it doesn't get erased for violent
Nope.
content.
So look at it in the eyes of Rosa Parks. So she was using a public service, a public accommodation. And someone, a business owner or manager or another customer, told her that she had to sit in a specific section of the bus when she in fact did not. Because without a non-judicial order, nobody can tell you what the fuck to do in a public space. And judicial orders require due process. It's funny how well the law actually protects you when you understand the function of it. Magnus. Yes, it is Finbar under Oregon law. Read ORS 659A.400. There are very few businesses that are not included in a public accommodation. By the way, that's my car right there. See that? This guy's operating in commerce. He's being paid to drive his vehicle. This guy is operating privately because he's not being paid to operate his vehicle. That's because this is an automobile within the meaning of the Oregon Motor Vehicle Act. When you are not being paid to transport persons or property and you're not driving for hire, you are simply transporting your own property via automobile.
Hey guys, I'm recording and I would appreciate it if you didn't smoke. There's no smoking ordinance downtown.
What?
He's asking you.
Like the whole downtown?
There's some spots where you can smoke, like there's a map that's specifically in front of some of the bars where you can smoke. What? Alleys. I think that alley was supposed to.
Like this alley right here, we can smoke? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just walk over there.
It was something that was pushed by the health authority, I believe, several years ago. Well, I said they pushed it. Made ordinance. I imagine the city made ordinance, but
So you can actually find out the whole mask thing is unlawful just by reading Chapter 943 of the Oregon Administrative Rules, which is the Oregon Health Authority's
a highly controversial thing. For sure.
requirement to be in line.
I'm sorry, I'm creating a sticker.
So the Oregon Health Authority is required to follow non-discrimination laws as well, and that's what's specifically outlined in Chapter 943 OAR Title 5.
You noticed earlier I
individual
didn't
rights.
argue with you much, right? Because
Yeah, you didn't. That's why I'm just talking to you and letting you
There's
know.
things I may agree with you about, and there's things I may argue with you about. I'm still trying to do what's legal and right and make.
I do
sure people
appreciate you not being combative like the rest of them.
Right.
But I'm just
Well,
letting.
it just makes us standing up for our rights so much harder when you
You have to
guys
admit
are
you guys were
resisting.
creating some stress, though. I'm just saying.
Well, the stress is created by the unlawful actions of the governor and the lack of action from our enforcement.
See that perspective.
Only the belligerent have rights according to decree. Yeah, you're good.
So I'm just hanging out while they talk to the other side.
You're good.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. A couple of my friends told us that they've been assaulted here. So this isn't the first time this lady's done that here. Or
They even told us about the bat she was going to use.
The what?
The bat she was going to use. Somebody else has already been assaulted by her.
I know there's been some incidents, but I don't know about any assault.
Well, that's what assault
Not that
is.
It didn't happen, man, per se.
Right, Badman?
See your pup in there? Four in there?
Yeah.
The little black one, a puppy.
Yeah, he's only 3 months.
It looked like a puppy when you walked by. Some of the dogs are just small, so.
Yeah, the two bigger black ones are actually his aunts. So he'll
Dog are they?
border collie, Rottweiler, and husky.
Is Just quickly glance at the cute puppy dog.
And then the white ones, Border Collie, Rottweiler, and Husky. And then the white ones, Pit, Border, Aussie.
Sounds like a headstrong dog.
They are. They're very,
Probably a good dog.
yeah, they're great. Except they started to chew up one of my seatbelts. And 2 of my armrests, and the back plastic panel on the back furthest back seat.
Puppies have no manners.
Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate your support.
Awesome, we went around there because on this high horse, you would think that you'd want some business, you know?
You guys have to wear those outside too, like during the course of all your conduct?
Contact with people, yeah.
That sucks. And you don't actually have to, but it sucks that you think you have to.
The city says I have to, and if I want to do my job, I have to.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
your job is actually to arrest the people forcing you to, because they're committing coercion.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not saying I agree or disagree.
So if you arrested the people that are threatening you with losing your job and not being paid, there wouldn't be anybody to threaten you or not pay you.
Wait, there wouldn't be anybody to, I'm joking here, but there wouldn't be anybody to pay me?
There wouldn't be anybody to not pay you, I should say. It's all run on automatic systems now. It'll go through.
I'm gonna brace cuts for time, I gotta admit.
So like if you and all your buddies got together and actually targeted all of the criminals that are coercing you and then arrested all of them using your emergency alert system and calling up the help of the people, we would be glad to assist you in doing that.
super glad.
Or even if you just want to say, bring us the criminals, we'll book them for you, I'll do it.
Because right now it's like you guys are the only thing standing between us and our freedom, and you're supposed to be the one that's protecting it. That's a problem.
So if they're unlawfully threatening your job, you should be arresting them. That's a crime.
Not everybody sees it the same way.
And think about it, this whole
It's
mask
not-
thing
it's
wouldn't
not
been in
about how
place.
people see it, it's about how the law is written. And the law is written to protect you.
I'll also just point out that about a third of what law is case law, judges' decisions.
And they all protect you.
So somebody made a point earlier that judges don't make law. Very correct. They do. They do set standards based on case law. What we can do with the law. So.
Right.
Everything's open to interpretation. Almost
Well,
everything.
so
It's not true.
Oregon law. The statute revision of 1953 was intended for the statute laws to speak for themselves. They took away all the original legislative intent and placed it in the statute speaking for themselves, so that there is no more interpretation of the law. The office of the judge is simply to ascertain what is contained therein, not omit if they're inserted or insert what's been omitted, which means you just have to read the law, and that's
Yeah, well,
if
I'm talking
the
about the
conduct
judge.
matches the provisions, then you have the case. If it
When I
doesn't,
talk
then
about a
there's no
judge
crime.
interpreting the law, I guess what I'm saying is interpreting the law and interpreting the facts, right? So
Yeah, the facts-
We bring a judge a set of facts that maybe is going to bring, and that set of facts fits the law. That's kind of what I meant.
A lot of the problem is that judges are interpreting the facts based on the stories that are being told in court, not so much the way the law is actually written. So like, if you follow the
Sure, I
criminal
agree with
trespass,
your words, but I agree that they don't get all necessarily have the whole picture right. They don't get everything. It's not always a good set of facts. It's not always.
so what they should be doing is comparing each person's conduct in the courtroom to what the law says, which it seems to be not really done that way a whole lot. They kind of go off of what they,
person's conduct in the courtroom.
not like going over their conduct from the charge, not when you're in the courtroom, you go over the conduct of the charge, and you compare it to the provisions of law, and if it meets the elements of the crime, well then the person's guilty. If it doesn't, then they're justified. That's honestly how the law is exactly supposed to be run. But we have a whole bunch of people thinking that
I wonder what's going on over there, guys.
that's not how I see the law. That's not how I see it. When you say that's not how I see the law, that just means you're literally not reading the words. So it's very easy. Oregon law is very easy to match up with criminal
Thanks,
elements.
Sean. I think you're my brother. I've asked you that before. Sure, Dad's named George.
That structure is actually why you only need a GED to become DPSST qualified or apply for a police officer position. Because if you're going to be charging people with the laws, you need to be able to read and understand them. That's why one of your qualifications is to know and enforce the laws. And so if you only need a GED to know and enforce the laws, then you don't need a prosecutor or a judge telling you that you're wrong about the law. If a guy with a GED can read and charge people with crimes, that means a guy with a GED can understand the law in the same manner as the judge or a prosecutor. So if they're telling you you're interpreting clear and simple wording wrong, it's probably because they're criminally liable.
Again, I don't agree or disagree on the
Yeah, we could do a panel for sure. Same day. Were you guys over here dealing with something else when we showed up? Yeah.
It's a suspicious device in the house.
Huh?
Oh.
You got video
Yeah.
It's live. We streamed the whole thing live.
on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're still live right now. We'd probably have to cut it for you to be able to start from the beginning, maybe.
Okay. So if I go to YouTube,
Do I have to cut it for her to watch it from the beginning?
I'm not sure. I think the other guy, Bratchy, is that his name?
Ratty?
Ratchy. Yeah, he watched it from the beginning.
Oh, he was able to rewind it?
Somebody else already showed me the video, so
Did you watch it? Okay.
I don't know myself.
So what would I search for? Like
Polly Audis, Polly AUDIS.
Okay, she can go live and rewind it. Okay, don't cut the feed.
Polly Audis. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. So should it rewind first?
I think you can go back to the video.
Oh, there we go. So was this like walking into Crumb like before?
Yeah, we started recording
Had the
before
whole-
we were walking.
Okay.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh,
Hold on.
was it just going back to you? We might have to cut it and restart it.
So only go back to where?
Keep it in your house, somebody told me to look at it.
Double tap left or right to skip. Oh, I did.
I think he knows how to do it.
This is what the guys told me. What I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want.
They got a nifty trick. Yeah, that's Jennifer. You didn't see it? Huh, sorry. It's weird we can only smoke in the alley. I need a bowl of weed after this.
So are you guys armed?
No. Where's my dad cigarette?
have been
later.
there would have been a legitimate private person's arrest if I had that up.
This is a bad sign.
I figured it out
More
on
conflicts,
accident in
that's weird.
Afghanistan one day. I was just watching one of my movies and I just picked my phone up kind of odd and I noticed the sound sounded
Oh, so much louder.
You use like paper cups too. Stick the end of your phone in a paper cup.
Paper towel tubes, I've seen people use them.
I really just needed that bat out of her hand so she wouldn't swing it at my head.
Hi, cutie. That's pretty much it.
Okay, and I know Officer Rafty already interviewed you guys. Would you mind if I talk to you separately? Like you talk, well, you hang out with him while you chat with you, and then I'll chat with you?
Sure.
Okay, let's go to the front of my car. What's your name again? Ricky. Okay. Did they get your info already? Like your name and everything?
Yeah, Rat G.
Rafty. Okay.
Rat G got it.
So tell me what your guys' goal. I know you had started feeling like a blackout. What was your guys' goal? Did you have like did you hear a reputation about Crumb cookies?
We heard a reputation about them, and
Sorry, that's loud.
we heard a reputation about them, and that they've assaulted other people, and so we wanted to go in there to see if we could get a coffee. And before we even could tell her that we wanted to buy anything, she was already
Tell her that what?
before we could even tell her that we wanted to buy anything, she was already coming at us, trying to remove us.
Yeah, just hang on. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can film. I just wanted to get the rest of your story.
So I don't know why they're arresting her exactly when she was the one that was attacked. But
So you guys went in there to get a coffee, and you didn't really get a chance to tell her you wanted coffee.
right, we raised constitutional and statutory grounds for our defense to be there for Supreme Court presidents, and she brought out the bat and started pushing and shoving Amy in the stomach with it, and Amy defended herself, and she started trying to swing the bat, so I stepped in and grabbed the bat from her.
Okay. Did you ever strike the female?
No, I just grabbed the bat.
And I saw you got the film.
Yeah, I had the phone in my other hand.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the issue that we run into.
It's unlawful.
Sorry, I wanted to let her go on. The issue we run into is the store owner does have the right to refuse service to you and trespass you. And
Not under
so-
18 USC 245.
Right, and that's something you can argue in court, right?
That's something you guys are supposed to know and defend.
So,
It's a federal law.
so can you let me finish? Just out of respect. I know that it was kind of rocky back in the courthouse. So, they do have the right to trespass. You guys did not leave.
There is no trespass. There is no right to trespass in a
Right,
public
and that's something that
accommodation.
You could absolutely argue in court, right? This
You
is what we have in
just
court.
said right. You just acknowledged that.
You can argue that, like you can
So
argue that
what
all
you guys are
want.
doing is an unlawful arrest here.
No, it's not. So, but that's why everybody has their due process, right? We all get to go to court, and we all get
You
to
realize you're arresting the
represent.
victim right now, right?
Okay, so you're interrupting me again, and I would like to explain this to you so you can maybe comprehend it somewhat. But she has the right to refuse services anymore.
Can you show me? Can you show me a law that says that?
I'm not. You can look it up. It's the trespass. She trespassed you.
It means trespass means you have to be there unlawfully. Asking someone to leave a public accommodation does not mean you're there unlawfully.
Well, I'm not going to go argue with you.
That's interrupting.
what you
That's
think.
interrupting commerce.
So, anyways, when Amy, is that her name? Amy engaged in the physical fight with the store
When she
owner,
defended herself,
that's when it became an assault. Okay, 'cause she was
It-
trespassing and she was asked to leave. She did not leave. The
well,
store
you
owner
you
took
keep saying
the
that she was
necessary
trespassed,
steps.
but that's not within the
Right.
provisions of law.
So, in
659A covers all of it.
By all technicalities, you were trespassing as well. So I have something. I mean, I could use my discretion, right? I could have you leave, and you can be a witness. You're going to be in the report. So all of this, I could take you to jail for trespassing. I could give you a ticket for trespassing. So I'm trying to be reasonable. I get you didn't put your hands on the lady in the store. Amy did.
In
and
self-defense.
She's got lots of injuries on her face from Amy.
In
and
self-defense.
the rest of her body. That's your opinion. That's not the way the eyes of the law see what happened here today. But that's why we have court, right? We all get to go to court.
Okay.
So,
So am I free to go?
I think I got all pin tight for a second here.
All right, I'll be right here.
Okay. Hey, well, just keep track. I think I got a chat with her.
Can I take my car keys?
Just take time for 1 second. Yeah, as long as she says it's okay. Just give us a second here.
Well, I mean, they're my keys.
The property. Maybe that's her property.
It's
I don't see
my
any reason why
property.
it's a problem.
I have proof that it's my property. Good lord. She's probably being charged with assault 1, or I mean, assault 4, and criminal trespass in the second degree.
So, Ricky, oh, they're getting the cameras. Appreciate your patience. I know this isn't the outcome that you guys wanted, for sure.
Well, this is definitely an unlawful outcome, which is furthering your unlawful racketeering activity. But you know, you guys could just keep doing what you want.
So here's where we're at. Ricky, you're also under arrest, okay? So I don't want this
She
to
said
fall.
it was discretionary.
Okay, I don't want this
And
to
what
get
am I-
broken.
what am
We're
I
gonna
under
just
arrest
set it-
for?
Assault.
I didn't. I
Just
stepped
gonna
in
say-
when 2 other people were assaulting each other. How is that assault on my part?
Get this real quick and then we'll talk about it, okay? I appreciate your cooperation. I know, like I said, I know this isn't what you wanted. I'm gonna double lock them so they don't pinch you. Frank, this one, confess.
You guys are violating 160.
Absolutely. So, since you're in details, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have a discussion. Why are you questioning? You're required to face services. And of course, I'm a lawyer. One of these went into jail. I'm going to take your silence as an invitation to rest. So you'll save the battery. So how?
These are the keys for your car, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do we?
Hey guys, call the sheriff's department here. Tell them what's going on. Request, put in public records requests for all the body cams of all these guys.
Okay. Where's your dad's phone number on here so you can get your dogs taken care of?
Go ahead and hit the X. Okay.